Hello. So welcome back to EQ 249. So we were working on the theory part of this class right now, and I just thought it would be pretty beneficial for you all to see the Rein aids in action, because you can read about them, but seeing them in action and trying to decide how you actually and when you use them on your own is a great thing. And hopefully this visual aid will help you. So the first rein I'm going to talk about is just the direct rein. And this is Cisco here. He's one of my students' fabulous horses. Direct rein is straight back towards your hip. And a straight back towards your hip can have them back, can have them slow down, a little half halt. You can also use direct rein to block the shoulder, steer your horse. Direct rein we use a whole lot. Another rein that we can use, especially in the jumpers, because it does not, jumpers and then on green horses, because it does not restrict their speed, is the opening rein. Let me just open this rein and they move towards the rein without it stopping how fast they're going. And then our two corrective aids that we're going to talk about today are indirect rein in front of the wither. So indirect rein is coming basically towards my belly button or almost towards my other hip and my opposite hip, and this can act, it's a little bit of a harsh rein if you use it too much, so that's why you don't want to use it too much. But if you need to move your horse's shoulder, you're going to use your inside hand in front of the wither. If you need to move your horse's haunch and correct their haunch, you are going to use your hand behind the wither. That's actually going to move the haunch. So those four rein aids are the main aids we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to just walk around on a circle and show you how they work. Use my leg to get him to walk, and basically right now I'm using both my hands very directly. Nothing nothing fancy is being done, and then I'm just going to use both my reins directly to come back to a halt. There we go, and then we'll walk forward again. So it's a good aid to steer your horse. Good rein aid to steer your horse, good rein aid to control the speed. I can make him walk a little slower with both hands back towards both my hips, and then I can soften that rein and ask him to walk a little bit more forward. Now, my opening rein, if I am doing the jumpers or if I'm on a green horse and want to make my my words very, very direct, I'm going to use that opening rein. And I'm going to open the rein, and the horse is going to turn without changing his rate of speed. So it's a great aid for the jumper rein. All right, so that's the opening rein. Then another rein aid is the indirect rein in front of the wither, which moves the shoulder. And you all probably use this in circles and you don't even know how much you use it. It's great to be used through corners if they hang out on that outside shoulder. It can create a little counter bend and straighten the shoulder. But what I'm going to do is just move my hand in front of the wither, and you see all of a sudden my circle is getting bigger because the shoulder is moving over. And he's a little annoyed by that because it is a little bit of a harsh aid, and he didn't totally understand why I wasn't releasing sooner, because he responded very well. So I'll do that one more time, and just a little, not too drastically, but it moves the shoulder this way. Or if I use it the other way, it's going to move the shoulder this way. And so degrees of that rein aid can be used to change the track of your horse. Other corrective aid, and he's going to stop and spin a little bit because this is a rather harsh aid when used just alone. So behind the wither, and that moves his haunch. Almost got to turn on the forehand without even using any leg. If I wanted to do it the other way, I use the inside rein behind the wither, and that moves his haunch. So those are the four rein aids that I am talking about today. We also have direct rein, one direct rein of opposition, which helps with the steering a whole lot. That's what we've got going on. So hopefully that gave you a better idea of how to use your rein aids, not just reading it, but actually seeing it. All right, thanks.